Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. It is going down. We have Robyn. She's out here shading Ashley, calling Ashley messy, and saying Ashley has been messy throughout her time and her performances and her scenes and her history on Real Housewives of Potomac, baby. I was like, Lord have mercy. And she also says that Dr. Wendy, may have been feeling a certain type of way about Ashley, and the reason, why she didn't want to apologize, or the reason why she got so upset with Ashley and not the conversation, but at Ashley, because maybe she knows who Ashley is and she has watched previous, seasons, and she did not want to apologize to Ashley at all. And it seems like she was gun-ho on Ashley, and also she may have just wanted some attention. She wanted to speak up. She wanted to be heard. I was like, Lord have mercy. But Robyn says that Dr. Wendy started the ish, and Ashley, participated, and she said, she put some gasoline on that ish too as well. So you guys tell me what you think. And also, Ashley is feeling a certain type of way too as well when it comes to Candace Dillard. And basically, she wants Candace to apologize and just own up to her lies. I was like, Lord have mercy, what's really going on with that situation? And she also says that Candace need to tell the truth because she knew that she was in labor while she was out there on Twitter and having them Twitter fingers and them Instagram fingers out there posting negativity things about her, negative stuff. And also, I wonder how Ashley is going to deal with Candace being the one bringing her husband's business to the group, of him being at the strip club with other women. And Candace is going to bring it to the group. She's going to bring it to Gizelle, the head honcho. Like, what's going on? And so we'll see if there's any room for Ashley to ever really, be friends with Candace. But Ashley also says that she appreciates Candace giving her compliments about motherhood and being a good mother. So let's check out Ashley and what she has to say, and we will be checking out what Robyn and the shade that she threw. So let's get into it.
Sort of like put Candace in her place. No, if anything, and this is what Candace is missing too. No one is just defending me. We're just all asking her to put on her big girl panties and just admit her wrongdoing. That's all. And I was willing to make the first step. The timing of everything. I mean, Candace was invited to my baby shower. She got my invitation. My invitation said that July 1st was my due date. So she was pretty aware that sometime around that I was going to be delivering, and I actually went into labor on that Saturday, and I gave birth Sunday afternoon. So she knew, she had some inkling that the timing was such, and I just wish that she had used her decency and started to scale back. But I would ask that in that moment, her humanness trumped her housewiveness, and she instead was just a normal, decent human to
What's going on with this situation? I wonder if Dr. Wendy is going to be a part of the Rat Pack when it comes to Gizelle and Robyn. And people are also saying that Robyn is a fan favorite this year. Is that true? Do you guys like Robyn like that? So let's check out Robyn throw her shade.
Rationally, just having a conversation. I think she probably had some built up frustration just with Ashley, period. Because if we go back to the kitchen, Ashley wasn't too kind either. So although Wendy kind of like started it, Ashley fought fire with fire. So Wendy probably she probably brought that carried over frustration towards Ashley, not necessarily towards the conversation. So she's like, you know what I mean?
right.
But hopefully, I can't remember. It's so long ago. I can't remember what happened.
situation.
So you never know. She may have watched the seasons before and has been privy to Ashley's messiness, and she probably, maybe didn't have a too fond of an opinion of Ashley based on her previous behavior. There's always you always have to take that into consideration when new people come. Like, they've clearly watched the shows and they've made their own opinions or assumptions on people based on what they've seen. So she might have come in just saying, that Ashley girl, I'm not taking anything from her because she's been messy. So I don't know. So, and then I think sometimes with new people, they just have to try a little harder to make their presence known. because you want them to come in and be themselves, but they also want to make their presence known and stand out as an individual themselves. So maybe she felt a little pressure to just kind of like say, you know what, I'm not taking anyone's crap, and I'm gonna deliver. Or so, I don't know. Like we never really talked about like what was behind that energy, but it could have been so many things. Just frustration from getting there. Maybe just didn't like Ashley to begin with. Maybe just said, you know what, I've been pretty silent. Let me just make a scene. Who knows?
It seems like Robyn was coming in the defense of Wendy more than she was Ashley. I was like, So we still holding on to some feelings, Robyn. You still not forgiving Ashley all the way. You still want to throw them shots and take them at Ashley. I was like, Lord have mercy. So yes, Dr. Wendy done studied. Dr. Wendy knows what's up. She knows each and every one of this ladies. She done studied. She done watched them, and she actually probably decided who she was gonna mess with and who she wasn't. But she was gonna be cordial. But it doesn't seem like she is here for Ashley, and she's not gonna let Ashley talk to her any type of way. And she's gonna come for Ashley. That just seems like, she's ready for that. She's trying to let Ashley know, if you come for me, I'm gonna come for you tenfold. And I was like, Wendy, what do you mean I don't talk to your kind? What does that mean? Like, you mean you don't talk to her kind? What are you saying about Ashley and her kind? And you said if she needs to talk to you or she wants to address you, she better call you Dr. Wendy. I was like, ooh, Dr. Wendy is throwing that shade. Dr. Wendy says she ain't getting checked and she ain't gonna be checked. I was like, Lord have mercy, what is going on? And it seems like Dr. Wendy, she's basically trying to put her feet down and put her footprint in to Real Housewives of Potomac, and she's coming for the head honcho, one of the OGs, which is Ashley. We're gonna see how that plays out, because Ashley, she don't play around, so it would be a battle. But it seems like Ashley is trying to be more forgiving this season and not have beef with the ladies, because she's happy being a mother. She's just happy with motherhood and everything else like that. And Monique Samuels basically said that she wished that she would have known that Dr. Wendy wanted to bring her child onto, the vacation, to her vacation house, to her lake house. And she said she would have completely agreed and had no problem with it. But it's a little bit too late now, and Wendy's out here swinging and banging because Ashley was throwing that shade. Ashley was like, you don't want to be around your kids, you don't want to be with your kids. Oh, I'm with my kid. Just because you don't want to be with your kids, go FaceTime them. Ashley was talking hella mess. And Monique Samuels feel a certain type of way, because I don't think she wants Ashley, because Ashley's her friend, and she doesn't want Dr. Wendy to go back and forth with Ashley, because she likes Dr. Wendy too. At the end of the day, her, Gizelle, Robyn, and Candice, they gonna fall out. It ain't gonna be no good situation. But Monique is better than me, because I wouldn't have had them ladies in my house. They wouldn't have seen my baby. They wouldn't have pulled up. No way. But I guess Monique is playing chess and not checkers. I was like, Lord have mercy. And Dr. Wendy, she's coming in. She don't care what you think about her, and she's here for it. And she still has not apologized to Ashley. And I don't think Ashley is going to ever get an apology from Dr. Wendy. And Dr. Wendy don't feel no type of way about Ashley. She don't respect Ashley. She don't like Ashley, in my opinion. And basically, she said it on the show, I don't like a fake B word. I don't have fake friends like you. So she already calling Ashley out as being fake. And that's something that you just don't say right off the rip. That's something that you feel. That's something that you thought about. So she may have been studying Ashley and realized who she wanted to rock with. But Ashley is a force to be reckoned with. So we're going to see how this all pans out. Peace.